get it all out in my head and I'm feeling peculiar. And I wake in the morning and I step outside and take a deep breath and get real high and scream from the top of my lungs. What's going on in the sand? I say, hey, what's going on? I'll stay. And I say, I say, hey, what's going on?
And he tries.
Oh my God, I did try. I try all the time. In this intrusion.
And he prays.
Oh my God, I do pray. I pray every single day.
Ah.
For anything I must say. I say, hey, what's going on? I say,
Cry out loud. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings.
I say, hey, what's going on?
Hello, everybody. Laura's here.
I'm here.
It's episode 30, probably 7, I think, at this point. I don't know. Of me doing this shit. So after the last session, we did this. I did this for another maybe 45 minutes.
God knows.
Maybe a bit more. I don't know. But I got it. And upsettingly, I did end up doing it with exactly the shit that I used on the first run. Commander Andrew, big sword, giant hunt. I changed a couple bibbly bits about. Like my magical flask, I put on the one that gives me just better defense generally rather than one big hit. And I don't know if it made a difference or not, or if I just didn't get hit as much, but didn't get hit as much. So what I was trying to do is go for the staggers, because the damage is good. And like, that's not an insignificant chunk. And it sort of keeps him down, it gives Andy a few openings as well. I was getting better at dodging that as well. The problem you'll see coming up on this run was not that. I was fine at this. I mean, look at how well Andy's doing right now.
Yeah.
Was that Andy kept like knocking him out of his backstab animations, which was really unfortunate for me when I was trying to kind of get, you know, the stuns off. So I think the first one happens quite soon. And he's doing his shit, and I'm getting better at blocking it and dodging it, which I'm pretty happy with. So he goes down for it, and I go for the thing, and he just blocks him out of it. And he does this twice, and this is the scary move, where I absolutely shat it one. But I don't think I've ever seen that move. I don't think you saw that one, did you? The waves of fire.
Chances are you didn't last long enough to see it.
There you go. He did it again, the prick. So like, I tried a few other methods while I was doing this. We tried rotting him for a bit. I tried another couple of Ashes of War, but here's the thing, right? Sometimes being a strong fighter is about using all the tools in your pocket. Sometimes being a strong fighter is about, you know, using every spell, every magic ability, every poison, every status effect. Other times being strong is having a very large weapon and hitting him very hard with it. And that was one of these times.
Like I've said before, you normally come into these fights not necessarily
There you go.
prime equipped, but fairly goodly equipped, because you know what you're doing with a lot of your stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay? You then have a really good first run.
There you go. Done it.
Bottle it out after a couple of extra runs. Then decide to change because you think you're getting it bad. When really, you just need to spend time learning their moves.
Should have just persevered. By the way, hold fire. 3, 2, 1. Down, up. And now we're back in the room.
And that's what happens, like, pretty much consistently through these.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of them where you get to suddenly like, oh, I've suddenly equipped this other weapon and it's magically different. A lot of it is just learning some of those moves and being able to avoid one or two things in order to get that time to get to them.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but there's just like this single window up there that he was looking at the whole time. I don't know where it leads. I just like that it's there. It's this weird bright window. So yeah, we did the thing. Did the smash.
Yeah.
Hooray. And according to Jeremy, that's pretty much, or I think it was Jeremy, that's this run basically finished.
Okay.
So we're going to go... Yeah, there's a few more items. And there's that NPC that we ignored in the middle of the wood, which looks scary.
Yeah.
And those horrible invincible guys, who I think I can parry, but I don't want to do that today. Let's see what we can get from Big Soul.
You will mop them up if someone ever tells you that you need them for an item.
Well, yeah. Okay. Summon Lords of Frenzied Flame's head to spew forth the Frenzied Flame. That's pretty funny.
Could you ever get a 41 in faith?
No. And the other one is a great sword that does 20 strength, 15... Oh, that's achievable.
Right.
Not really.
Okay.
The 20
Leave
faith.
it in the pocket then and go.
Leave that one in the pocket. Let's go buy some crab. Just classic. So while I'm buying crab, would you like...
when you finish Elden Ring, we're gonna just have to go out for a crab dinner.
Crab dinner, yeah, that's it. Just a shitload of crab.
Crab dinner.
I'm gonna go buy it. I'm just gonna fill my pocket with crab. So, would you like a question while I'm shopping?
Go on, that you've been telling me there's this really good question.
I have a question. I say question. It's quite a funny question.
Okay then.
Questions from Akiratron. Hey bud. Hi Akiratron. How's it going?
Hello.
Akiratron's question. I heard you were talking a lot about your uni days. What degrees do you both have, and how have you incorporated them into your careers? Laura, would you like to go first? Because this is a great question.
I have a 12 grand bit of paper sat on my wall that's not being used.
Mm-hmm.
So we both met at Stafford University, and we were both studying computer games design.
Mm-hmm.
So when I turned up to university, it was it was the campus we were on. So the university was split into two campuses. You had kind of your like Englishes and like normal courses on one side, and all your tech ones on a different one.
Mm-hmm.
And we were on the tech campus, and across from the tech campus was a great big halls of residence, basically set out like a prison. Lots and lots of different corridors. So when I first got there, it turns out the corridor I was in was all girls. And that was great, and that was fun. And the next night, before me and all the girls were going to go out, we got a buzz on the intercom system. And we picked up. And we're like, oh yeah, hey. And then someone's like, you could hear them go, oh, it's girls. And they're like, yeah, we're going to have a party at ours. We're in the corridor above you.
For reference, that was me.
Okay then.
Yeah.
All go girls.
Girls.
And we're like, okay, cool, yeah. So we went to this school disco, and it was basically a bit rubbish. And we ended up going to the house party you guys were having. And it was basically a load of guys just doing SingStar when we're in there.
Fuck yeah, it was brilliant.
We didn't stay for too long.
I love SingStar. Don't even. Love that game.
And then one of the girls had left like a bottle of like Lamborghini or something stupidly cheap.
It was Lambrusco.
Yeah, it was something Lamborghini.
It was massive. A magnum of Lambrusco.
It was really, really cheap. And the next day we got a knock on the door saying like, oh, we brought you back your wine. And we made brownies.
Yeah, we did.
I literally turned to one of my flatmates. I'm like, they're only doing this to get into the flat.
Yep. Hey, Laura?
Yeah,
yeah.
I did. And
Fuck
then
you, it worked.
We all kind of hung out that night. And then the next day was the day that we were meant to go and like sign up for our classes and stuff. And I go in to go sign up for our classes, and I can see, you're looking
Laura?
around. What? Was it?
This wasn't here before.
Is it from a person? Oh.
Hang on. Carry on with the story in a moment. I just want to... I thought I'd start here because I could get... Dane passed on a message. The ceiling tree is in the ancient ruins of Rao. It's beyond the high bridge leading from the first floor of the storehouse. So I need to start from the Shadowkeep storehouse to go to the next zone. Yeah, the Rao... You know the kindling I got from Mesmer?
Yeah.
If that's the bridge, which I've long considered that's... like forward.
Yeah.
And this area is called like Rawa base or something, isn't it? So
that
must be Rawa.
We've been trying to work out in the castle how you get to that bit. Oh, we know how to get. That's past the
well, they
hippos,
said
isn't it?
storeroom first floor, so I can work with that. Anyway, what I'm going to do, by the way, while you're doing this long story, because we were talking about what we're doing with other greeds, but that's not quite because
we want to talk about how we.
I'm going to just try and get up to here while you're doing that. Okay,
that's cool. Anyway, so we went into the room, sit down, and I, being my usual, non-confident, antisocial self, although there was 2 girls sat in the classroom, went and sat by myself. And then you appeared, and Jay was with you, who was one of your flatmates, and you guys must have recognised me from the night before, and you came and sat next to me, and obviously Jay's all like, I didn't have a pencil. So I lent Jay a pen, and then after that, obviously we hang out all the time because we were on the same course. Most of the other people that we were living with at the time did film or music, and it kind of became like the connection between our 2 corridors. And we basically for the next 3 years all hung out together, and we still see each other infrequently, but we still see each other.
Bear.
But yeah, so we did computer games design.
Oh, Laura, there's one of these in a camp.
Oh.
We're just... Yeah,
just...
I'm not here.
Ooh,
oh, there are so many men.
So many men.
I'm just gonna go.
Okay. We were the first year that this university had done any computer games courses. There were very few universities at the time that even did anything like it. When I was looking at universities, I think my choice was between there and... What's the one in Wales?
Oh, I thought this was a door. Newport?
No.
I can't remember.
It's not Swanage? Swansea. But the one at Swansea was very much expecting you to come in... having already done some kind of digital art and be an artist.
Yeah, which I had not done.
No.
I think I looked at that one as well.
Anyway, so we came in, it all looked good. But it very quickly was very apparent that the teachers that were teaching us didn't know what they were doing. A lot of the lessons were backed up by... There was a handful of guys that...
I fucking knew it.
Spent a lot of their free time. We use things like Unreal Ed and stuff a lot. So they in their free time were using Unreal Ed and things. So they were helping out the rest of the class and stuff. Things like
whoa.
We never did any kind of programming, which in hindsight obviously was really bad. The only guys that we know that actually got into the industry had done knew some programming. There was a module called audio for video games, which was basically taking sound clips and putting them onto a video. There was no going out and recording or creating sound effects. I was turned into a hedgehog.
Uh-oh!
It's a Porcurosaurus.
Andy's doing an incredible... Wow, he looks so cool. Oh, I'm so scared. I feel like he's going to do a horrible...
Whoa!
One of them.
But he is the golden hippopotamus.
He is the golden hippopotamus. He's the best hippopot. No!
Whoa.
Oh no, he's looking at Andy. It's okay.
Okay. Andy's still got 2/3.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sorry. That's one.
You got thorns. You can do thorns.
I got thorns. Oh, and I got a Frago.
That's cool.
Is that one hard? Hey, in the comments. Hey, everyone, get in the comments. Is that one hard? Did you do that in one? Because
How many spears is there racked up behind you?
Fucking millions.
Look at that.
Hang on, let me just... I'm at the Skadoo 12 now.
Okay.
That is... And he knocked over like a fuckload over here as well.
And they are really big ones too.
We're all a big show.
Anyway, yeah, so there was a lot of things that just weren't... and it was very apparent, even like, because in our third year, obviously there was like classes below us and stuff, and there were other classes in the years below us that were at the time being taught something called ZBrush, which is essentially like 3D modelling, but you do it by drawing.
You kind of sculpt.
And we'd seen that, and we're like, that's super cool. Can we learn that? Yeah, can we learn that? And they're like, no, we're not doing anything like that with you. And you're like, but why are they getting taught it and we're not? And at that point you realise we were the guinea pigs and basically...
Yeah. By the way, Laura,
us. So
this is where it linked up.
Okay.
This is where we linked it up. This is where we came through the other way and the hippo fucking annihilated us.
Yeah.
I feel like that can get up there, but not like this. I'm going to... cash in those souls.
But yes,
and then we'll go.
And then pretty much at the time we were coming out of university, there was a big like dip in the industry where like loads of independents were shutting down, and that's the kind of places that potentially would have taken
us,
people like us,
losers.
So, like I said, out of what there was, I think 60 of us on our course. I only heard of maybe 2 or 3 that actually ended up doing anything remotely games.
I know a few. I keep in touch with a couple. Friend Luke works for the ones that make the Jurassic Park zoo games, and I can't remember what they're called.
One of our friends, Sarah, did a little bit of writing at some point, but I think that was about it. And yeah. That's about it.
I didn't use fuck all of my degree, everybody. I don't use fuck all. That's a lie. I use a bit of Photoshop.
Your Photoshop's about genuinely the only things we really...
But I learned that before I started at uni anyway. So,
I think, but with the world the way it is now, and kind of the people we meet I meet in my job and things, and you meet, I get uni students coming in, and you hear of how much they're paying for their university degrees now. They are spending more in a year on tuition alone than we spent on our entire university degrees. And that was accommodation plus our tuition. So mine was about 12 grand and yours was about 15, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So...
Oh, it's up to 50. It was 12 grand. By the way, have we found this before?
What? I don't know.
I've never gone this way.
The thing is, we've come from so many different directions.
We're going down.
I'm not even sure.
This might lead to the bridge. That bridge we found.
So yeah, do I think it was a complete waste of money? Probably not. Obviously, I met my friends and it was a great experience of things.
What the fuck is that? Whoa!
Given a second chance, would I pick something
more useful?
Like accounting. Or,
just anything.
Originally, when I started looking at university, I wasn't even looking at anything to do with games. I was looking at doing architecture or interior design.
I was looking at, maths.
What I was going to go for.
Okay.
And then, it popped up in a couple of things like games. And you're like, yeah, I'm interested in that. A lot of my friends at school were doing things like sociology and politics. Or really heavy things like...
that was a good... Sorry, I know you're in the story. That was a good one. That scared the shite out of me.
nuclear physics and things like that.
Smart people things.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ash of War, Wall of Sparks.
Why is there... Why
are there beds?
Oh.
It's little pot boys running around after a big... Well, we're going down there, aren't we? Great. I just picked a direction, by the way. I was hoping this would join up to this, and I think it might do, because that is that direction. Like,
yeah.
There must be a door down there that leads to the place I'm going.
Well, anyway.
So this is forwards.
But even when we were university, we knew people that were like, I'm never going to pay it off. I'll just wait a certain amount of years before it writes itself off. Because you pay such a pittance out of your earnings. I actually paid my student loan off because I think it was taking like £12 a month out of my wages at the time. But my interest was like £60 at the time. You're like, what is even...
Our plan was to pay yours off completely and then pay mine off completely. And we did part one of that plan.
Yes.
Oh. It's still so upsetting.
I'm sure there's a lore video we'll watch at some point that does better explanation of what it is.
Yeah, come on, Zoe the Witch, fix me.
But it's just uncomfortable.
Get knotted. Well, at least I've got 1-2 pop on those. If I can get the drop on them, I win, which is fine. There's another one. I'm going to just...
But yeah, let's put it this way. The university was so good, they've actually shut it down now. You know, when you say to people where you went to university, especially nowadays when you're paying so much to go, you're not going to pay to go to a university no one's ever heard of. Again, not with the hefty fees that...
No.
And in fact, quite a few of our group of friends...
He's real. Is he real?
Not only obviously went to our university, they found it so useful that they went back to university to get teaching degrees.
Yeah. Oh, they're following it. Oh, there's so many innard people. Oh, I hate it, Laura. What is going on in here?
I don't know.
I want to get just the innard one.
I mean, part of me would be like, yay, they're healing the pots, but it's not. They're probably putting, like...
Are you having a go?
Soldiers and stuff into the pots.
Oh, yeah. I want to find out, like... I mean, I don't want to find out what they're putting in the pots. Ugh.
I get the large ones. They're doing something to the people and putting them in the pots. What I don't get is the little ones. How are their baby ones?
I mean, they are...
Are they sewing them together?
Maybe. I mean, there's loads of bits.
Is
that
a book?
Are they opening the jar? A book, sorry.
Next to the thingy. It's just a bit of words.
That's a message. Could this be a lover? Oh! It looks like they're breaking the pots open to get the boys out.
Oh.
Maybe?
Oh, I don't...
There's an item over there. I'm going to have to go get while I'm here.
You have to go... Oh.
The fly stink is... What? The blood area is new.
They've never had periods before.
What's
going on?
They've never had periods before. Hefty crackpot. Oh god, that one's stronger.
Well, yeah.
Can't be there. Can't be there.
She.
So he's got range on that. Okay.
It's a lady.
She.
It looks like a lady.
You think?
I think so. Skinny legs and long hair.
Oh, well, I can't get in there, can I?
Maybe. Oh, that I don't like.
Give it another. That's a big one. You're right. It is a lady.
It's definitely a lady because she got a fucking blindfold around her face. What is wrong with this game? Why can ladies not see? I don't understand.
This is the rare Laura
What
picks
is
the audio.
wrong?
I got another one of these,
This
Iris
game.
of Grace, and I don't know what it does. Oh, look at that later. Battlefield Priest Warth can make a Sunwarm Stone. Great. Oh, I can use that on perfume bowls. That's fun. What's a Sun Warmth Stone when it's at home? Where would that be? Under these? Sun Warmth Stone. Use FP to heal allies. Never mind. Moving on, everybody. Moving on. What are we doing for time?
Yeah, so...
Oh, we're doing fine.
You know, again, we met some lovely people. University.
Be wary of right. Be wary of right. You piece of shit. Do you know what?
But I think also now having... obviously, back when we did the course, I don't think there was much...
Uh-oh. Bad.
talk as there is now about the games industry and how it actually
Sucks.
works, and uses it, like the people that work in it.
Praise the left.
You know, hearing of the, you know, eternal crunch and things like that, you're like, I don't think that's necessarily where I would have wanted to have been.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you know, I didn't plan on being in retail.
No, none of us
did.
But here we are.
Yeah.
That didn't kill him. Hold, please, while I work out the best way of not getting one shot. These things can be shot. I mean, that could be a killer if that hits correctly.
I mean, there is one thing I wish we'd done a bit more at university, and then I wish I'd had the idea for.
Drugs?
No.
Not drugs.
Not drugs. Well, that was the original...
Laura. Cheers.
That was the original plan, was to go to university, have a bit of fun, and, you know, sleep around with some guys,
just be
and
a
do some
drugged up
fun stuff, and then within 2 weeks,
Grace,
we ended up together.
Grace.
And that was that.
Water. Yeah. I lost track.
We were like that couple that, like, everyone's like, yeah, they've always been together.
A little door. Oh, it is the little door. Or does the big one not work? Ah! It's the little guy. Oh shit.
They're vampires.
Good news.
Hey!
Should we just charge? I mean,
Suppose. But there's a lot of bats.
likely cleric beast. That's funny. Like Bloodborne. Oh, it looks all green. Just ignore everyone. I don't want to fight these. I hate them.
You don't like fighting them at the best of time?
There's items and... Are things dying? Who's dying?
Oh, guy's gonna throw shit at you.
I know.
Unless he's already summoning and that's what's killing things. I definitely saw some drops coming down.
Give me grace, give me grace, give me grace. I hope he's not following me. He's definitely attacking me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, hey everyone, we'll get those items later.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
If there's a grace here, I'll hit it and then I'll creep back. Oh, thank God.
But yeah, no, I wish we'd done a bit more 3D modelling.
Oh, wait,
Like,
wait. Sorry.
Not just...
I just want to get... Look at this fucking money shot. The tree laughing on the side there. It's a jolly little wobble, isn't it? That's cool. So, we're climbing up that then, right?
Probably.
Great. Right, I'm going to go try and get the items behind that dude now. You carry on, sorry.
Yeah, I wish we'd done a little bit more 3D modelling. And, like, learning how to set up scenes and things a bit better. Yeah, we did a little bit of, like, do a room and then do a, you know... But having seen how many views...
Oh, he's still here!
Oh, I didn't say.
I like his hat.
Something like Hey Bear has got, which again, having spent a bit of time at university, we probably could have done something like that.
We could have absolutely made half the kids' channels.
And then and then it's got royalty-free music, and they just bounce around. It's really basic, and you're like, we could have done that. And then you look at how many millions of views.
Billions.
Absolutely, it's just crazy numbers. You're like, oh, I wish I'd gotten in on that. Something like that.
It's one of those things. Until someone's had the idea, no one's had the idea.
The one that always used to really, really annoy me in terms of 3D modelling when it got everywhere was the animations that used to be on self-service checkouts. They used to have like this janky lady on most of the self-service checkouts as a video of how to like scan an item. It was fucking awful. And it really annoyed me. I'm like, I could have done this and I wasn't even that good.
I was terrible. Right, which way did we get that in? Is that it? Just
That was it. It was just the one.
Bye. I like his big hat.
His cloak's really cool.
Yeah, but we're not going to investigate any further because I'll die.
What are we on?
We're on. This will be episode right now.
Okay.
So, a very short answer to your question, Akira Tron, is that we didn't do fuck all with our degrees.
No.
Absolutely fuck all, and I do regret it, but you know.
I regret it in certain ways, but not in others. So again, it could have been way worse.
Way worse.
So
way worse. Right. So now I've
if
checked
any
in.
of you out there went to university and did a thing
And fucked it.
Let us know.
Yeah. Fortnite. Right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Hey, Laura, say bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.